Welcome to the dynamic learning hub of XLR at Andheri East. A prime spot conveniently located at just a 5-minute walk from LIC Andheri Metro. In our journey of over a decade, we have proudly trained over 2 lakh students. We have also been recognized by Deloitte, Silicon India, and other accreditation bodies. Experience learning like never before in our spacious and comfortable classrooms. With high-definition projectors and state-of-the-art acoustics in place, we ensure effective learning even to the farthest point in the room. The hybrid mode is a game changer as you can enjoy the benefits of a live classroom from the comfort of your home. Even if you happen to miss any classroom session, you can still attend the same session with the same trainer at the same time at your convenience, maintaining consistency in your learning progress. Wanna get started? Join us for a demo or career chat over a cup of coffee at our Andheri branch. XLR. We don't just train, we build careers.
Yes, so the collaboration with XLR was an excellent one. We conducted a Power BI workshop with Advanced Excel over a span of 3 days. The workshop was almost 12 hours long in total. Mr. Karthik, who was an amazing trainer, helped the students understand the concepts deeply. I am sure that the students will be able to apply these concepts in their careers as well as their daily lives.
The trainer, Mr. Karthik, was an excellent person where he explained in very detailed manner on how to give great insights using very complex data sets.
So it was a machine learning workshop. We learned a lot from the course and it was a great experience attending the workshop.
The trainer was very helpful. He had a hands-on approach with his teaching and it was fabulous.
This was a great experience for me. So I would absolutely love it if XLR and its team would come again to our campus and conduct more events like this.
It was a great course and it started from basics and took me to a great extent.
The experience of the workshop was really nice. The feedback from all the students was positive. They understood the concept. The workshop was also practical based with some questions. The experience with XLR was very smooth. They helped us in conducting the workshop smoothly right from the booking of the vendor and deciding the course till the distribution of certificates. In overall, this workshop was a success during our Technical Fest Atmos, and I thank XLR for being a part of it.
I was very much interested in learning digital marketing course for a very long period of time, but I don't get a proper platform. So later for my college, I get to know about XLR and I enrolled in XLR course. It was really good experience. Our course has been taken by Mayur sir, and he was very good teacher. He not only focusing on theory part, he is doing how real digital marketing works, and it was in total very good experience. I get so much of knowledge here. They're not only focusing on study, they are also conducting different exam to test our knowledge, and as we are giving the exam, so to appreciate our work, they give certificates for the toppers, and along with the certificate they give hampers. Thank you, Excella.
Recently, I was searching for digital marketing courses online in Google, and I came across XLR, and I attended a digital marketing course which was for 15 days. My mentor Mayur helped me for attending these classes. So he is a very informative and helpful guy. In the course end, there is a exam which I topped. So I came to the XLR office in Bengaluru. This digital marketing course has helped my career and my skills to develop, and the
Good afternoon, everyone. Hope all are doing good. So we'll start the session. So Hari, you can take up the class.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Simona. Yeah, dear faculties, first of all, very good afternoon. I hope all are doing good. Uh, just give me a minute. Let me share my screen. Yeah, good afternoon. Good afternoon. So I welcome you all for International Faculty Development Program on AI and Generative AI. So before getting into this particular session, can I get some answers from you guys? So just to tell me, like till now, what and all we have learned. Till now, what and all we have learned. A quick summary kind of thing. Till now. So what and all you all have like understood, and like before joining this FDP, like what particular knowledge you are having after joining, like what you have like learned. So can you participants, like can you faculties give that in this chat? What and all we have learned like that? Yeah, AI, ML, DL, then types of data, then generative AI, then Gemini, then ChatGPT, LLM, Gemini, building your own large language model. Yeah, yes. What about others? What about others? Just to give a try, whatever like you are remembering, try to keep that in this particular chat. Whatever you all were like remembering, try to keep that in this particular chat. So as I said like earlier, today like yeah, LLM and LM models, yes. Types of prompt, correct. Yeah, okay, fine. So like as I said earlier, today what we will be doing is with the help of like palm model, we will be like understanding like how to do a summarization tool, and we will be creating a UI also, which means like we won't create a UI with the help of streamlit. Like I will be showing you all like how to code like that. Then if you pass a PDF means that particular PDF has to like do summarizing, and like it has to give the output like as a summary like that it has to give. So this is the thing like we are going to understand, and like I will be showing you the drawback of this particular application also. So there will be like only one particular issue, token issue we will be like facing. That also like I will be showing you like what is the issue, then how you could do. So these things like I will be like telling you. Mm, without an any delay, like uh, just a minute, just a minute. So like now what I have done is I have went to this like AI Studio. Sorry, not on AI Studio. Just a minute. Yeah. Anyway, it will be redirecting to like AI Studio only. But like here you will be finding AI dot Google dot dev like that. You will be finding URL AI dot Google dot dev. So you have to go to that particular URL. If you go means then if you scroll down, you will be finding like get API key in Google AI Studio like that you will be getting. That is nothing but this particular studio. So here if you go to like get API key, here like whatever API key we have created, that particular API key will be like shown. Now I will be showing you all with this particular API key how we are going to use like mm, what's that like Palm model. What are the Palm like models were available? How we are going to use these things like we are going to understand. First, let me open a Google Colab, and from that Google Colab, let me show you like how to access the model like that. Let me show you. Then after that, like what I will be doing is I have already pre-coded the Streamlit part. So like I will be like explaining that particular code. Uh, Additional to that, if we are having any time, then I will be explaining you all like the difference between drag model and the tuning model. These things like will be like showing you all. Now, like what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open a new tab and I'm just typing like Google Colab like that I'm typing. And I will be getting the first URL. Welcome to Colab like that. I will be getting the first URL. Let me click that particular URL. After that, let me click on this particular new notebook. So if you participants notice me, see, we have used like now we are going to use a third model. The first thing like we have used with like Gemini. In Gemini itself, like three model I have shown you. Gemini 1.0 Pro, then Gemini 1.5 Pro, then Gemini like 1.5 Flash. This model I have shown. Then after that, like we have understood about like Olama. In Olama, we have used like Dolphin model. Then now, like we are going to go with like Palm. So now here what I have to do is, first of all, I want to like import the required libraries. Before that, first let me click on this connect and let me connect. Now here, I'm going to write import Google dot generative AI as, as Palm. So here in Google, like we will be having that generative AI thing, right? So I'm just like importing that as the name of like Palm like that I'm importing. How come Palm like that I'm importing? Now what I'm going to do is just I'm going to write Palm and I'm going to execute. When I'm writing palm and execute, like here I'm able to find like module google.generative AI from local system, like that something I'm able to find. Now the first thing like what I have to do is I have to configure with my API key. The very first step is like I have to configure with my API key. So how I can configure? Here I have to use palm dot configure, and here I have to give my API key. So API underscore key equal to, I have to copy and paste my API key. So let me copy this. Let me copy. Let me come here. So one thing you all have to keep in your mind. Whenever you are like copying and pasting your API key, always it should be in double quotes. How come? Always it should be in double quotes. Now let me paste it. Then let me run it. See, the particular code got executed, but after that we are not able to find like any output. After that we are not able to find any output. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give like palm dot list underscore models, like that I'm going to give. How come? Palm dot list underscore model, like that I'm giving. But here like I'm able to find like generator object, like that I'm able to find. I'm not able to find the models. Now what I want is, so in Olama we have checked, right? So Olama models, like that. In that if I go to library means, so here I am able to find these many models were there, like that I am able to find. In that like we have used like a dolphin model. How we have used? We have downloaded and we have used this model. We have downloaded and we have used the dolphin model. Now like what I want to do is I don't want to download. With the help of API itself, I have to build. How come? With the help of API itself, I have to build. So here I'm giving like palm models, like that I'm giving. So here like Google A, Palm 2, like that you are able to find, right? Let me click on that particular model. Here if you check means like you are not able to see the like proper model. Only like Palm 2, like that you are able to find. Under Palm we will be having like, let me click on API, 1 minute. So here you are able to find like Bison model, like that you are able to find some model. Here service you could find. This particular Bison model is used for like text and chat, and like GCO model is used for like embeddings, like that you are able to find. And here also you are having like Bison text. If you scroll down means Bison chat. Then if you scroll down means like embedding model. Then metadata, like that you will be finding like multiple things. Now what I want is I want to check those models. How come? I want to check those model from this list of models, like that I want to check. For that here what I'm doing is I'm going to write a small for loop I'm going to write. So for I in palm dot list underscore models. Just a minute. So here what I'm doing is I'm going to give like print of I, like that I'm giving. Let me run and check this. So see here, here we are able to find the models, right? How come here we are able to find models, multiple model we are able to find. Here you could find the model name, chat bison, like that we are able to find not one, like that. And the text bison, like that we are able to find like not one. Then embedding G code, like that you will be able to find like not one. Then see Gemini 1.0 Pro model. Here you are able to find. And Gemini 1.0 Pro model, not one, like that you are able to find. Now by seeing this model and all, you will be telling, okay, like I'm able to see some models, like that you will be telling. Now the what thing like we have to understand is after that model name, after that model name, we have to understand like each and every parameter. So see here, display name, palm to chat, like that we are able to find. Just you have to read out the description. How come? Just you have to read out the description. In description, what you are able to find? A legacy, test only model, optimized for chat conversation like that. But now what we are going to do? We are going to build a summarizer. How come we are going to build a summarizer? Now here, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to use the second model, text Bison model I'm going to use. Here you could find a legacy model that understand text and generate text as an output. So this is the model relevant to our particular use case, right? Yes or no? This is the model relevant to our use case, right? Yes or no? Can I get a confirmation in this chat? I want some text as an output. So here only we are able to find that particular text as an output model. So I am going to use this particular model. Here I have shown you the for loop. How come I have shown you the for loop? Now what I'm going to do is, when it comes to like real time, for small functionalities and all, like we won't be like writing like this. Instead of that, like how we will be doing is, we will be going for the like list comprehension. The same code only I'm going to write, but within a single line I will be writing just to try to understand list comprehension. So I'm defining a variable model, either I'm defining a variable. Then after that, I'm going to open and close the like what we call like square bracket. I'm going to open and close the square bracket. Here, let me keep the name like models. First, I have to give the output. What I want is I want output model I want. Now here, for model in palm dot list underscore models. That's it. If I run means this particular code is executing. Let it execute. This particular code is executing. Now, if I go for like models, how come? Now, if I go for models means I will be getting all the models. Same output. Previously, whatever output, same output. But the benefit of this is from here, I can go for indexing. I can go for indexing. What I want a second model, right? So I'm giving index as 1. I'm giving index as 1. So see the output. I will be getting only the second model. I will be getting only the second model. The same thing you want from here means then you have to give the condition. With like normal for loop when you're writing, you have to give the condition. If that particular, after this, if that particular model name is like uh, Bison model, then like above that, like you have to create an empty list, then push that particular model into that particular list. Up and like that we have to use. Instead of that, quickly, this is called like code optimization. Instead of writing some like unwanted code or like excess code, we are optimizing the code. Like we are making like it very simple. So here with the help of list comprehension, we have done this. How come? With the help of list comprehension, we have done this. I hope till here like everyone will be getting an idea, right? Now from here, what I want is, I want just a name of this particular model. I want just name of this particular model. If I want version means what I will be doing is, I will be making a dot. Then here I'm having version, right? Let me copy this. Let me paste it here and let me check. See here I'm getting version 001 like that I'm getting version. So if I want name means what I'm giving, I'm just giving dot name like that. Let me run. See, I got the name of the model. How come? I got the name of the model. Now, from till here, like what we can understand is, we have taken the API key. From the API key, we have generated the model. Like that, we can understand. Sorry, not generated. We have picked the model. Now, what we have to do? Now, what we have to do? We have to use that particular model. We have to use that particular model. If I want to use that means I'm going to create a variable name like model name like that. I'm creating a variable name. Then to this variable, I'm going to pass this particular code. To this variable, I'm going to pass this code and I'm going to execute this particular code. I will tell you like why I'm going to execute. And the next thing like what I'm going to do is, Here I'm going to give like a prompt equal to like that I'm going to give. Then followed by this, I'm going to give one like content. Give the summary of the below content, or like give the summary of the below content or upcoming content, like that something. Here I'm giving. Then after that I'm making a dot. How come I'm making a dot? Then here I'm making one plus. Or let me give like text like that. Let me give text like that I'm giving. Now if I execute means I will be getting an error. Let me execute. I will be getting an error that text is not defined like that I will be getting. See here, name text is not defined like that. So for that, what I'm doing is here just I'm giving text like that I'm giving equal to. Now in double quotes, I have to pass some content. So for passing some content, what I'm doing is let me come to this Google itself, like Palm model itself. In this Palm 2 model, just a minute, just a minute. Some content I want. This thing I'm having, right? Let me copy this content. Let me copy the text content, Control C. Then what I'm doing is I'm coming to my Google Colab. So here inside the single quotes I'm pasting. So when I'm pasting, I'm getting an error. Let me see why that error. Okay. Now the thing is like wherever you are having like the starting of the line, you have to give like backspace. Why? Because let me tell like why. Why? Because we have copied from the Google and like we have given. So here, how the thing is happening is it is taking like first line as text and the second line, these thing on it is not like taking. So instead of that, like how, okay, let me give like backspace, or let me try to like limit the content. Only this first model, let me try to pass. Here I'm going to close it. From here, I'm going to delete this particular content. Then I'm going to print text. So let me try to print this text. So see here, I'm able to get a content like this. If you click this three dot means the entire content will be there. I'm able to get a content like this. You can use like slash and also, but like, sir, I'm expecting the last class collab. Take a small paragraph. Yeah, last class collab notebook I will be sharing. Don't worry, last class collab notebook like uh, you will be getting in like your platform. So like last Friday, I think I didn't share with that with our team. So like by today, like I will be sharing like day 4 notebooks as well as like day 5 notebook. So everything you will be getting in the platform. Sorry for that. It's like my bad. Okay. Now here I'm able to find a small text I'm able to find. Here what I'm doing, I'm concatenating. I'm concatenating string to string like that I'm concatenating. Then I'm going to print the prompt. I'm going to print the prompt. Let me check whether the prompt is fine or not. So see here, first it start with like how Palm 2 like that you are able to find, right? Now how it is happening is here you are able to find that give the summary of the below content. Then you are able to find this content. Then you are able to find this content. Now what I want is I want to pass this text to our this model. Bison model I want to pass. Then I want to summarize and I want to get an output. How come? I want to summarize and I want to get an output. Let's see like how to summarize and how to get that as an output. So for that, like what I have to do is I have to create a separate variable. like text generation, like that I have to create a separate variable. Text gen, like that let me create. And here what I'm doing is, our model is like farm, right? Farm dot, let me see, I'm having a model, farm dot generate text, like that I'm having. How come generate text, like that I'm having? Here I have to give the parenthesis. If I give the parenthesis means you could be finding. First you have to give the model, then after that you have to give the prompt, then you have to give the temperature. Then like other parameter maximum output token we will be giving. And let's see how we are getting the output. So here model equal to, I am giving like model name. Model equal to model name, then comma. What is the next thing? I have to give the prompt, right? So prompt equal to prompt. Prompt equal to prompt. Now the next thing is temperature, right? I hope like everyone knows about temperature. Temperature is nothing but how creatively like your text has to be like that. So I'm giving like 0.5, like that I'm giving. And the next thing like what I'm going to give is, I'm going to give like max output token. Max underscore output underscore tokens equal to, so here I'm giving like 50, like that I'm giving. How come? 50, like that I'm giving. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to execute that and I'm going to test the output. So let me execute this particular code. It will take some time. Let it execute. Just let's wait. Here you could find it like it is loading. Yeah, it got executed. Now I want to check the result, right? So if I keep like a text gen, like that, if I print that particular variable means, so see here, I'm getting result like this, candidate, then result filter, like that I'm getting. If you want only result means, then what you have to do? Text gen dot result. Text gen dot result. Just execute it. So you will be getting the like summarized content. You will be getting the summarized content. Now what you can do? Whatever like application you want to build, in that application, you can use these particular codes and you can build. You can use these particular codes and you can build. Now I will be telling you all like what we are going to do. So here what I have done, I went to Google, I copied some content and I pasted, right? Instead of that, how UI I'm going to create is, just a minute. Just a minute, just a minute. View. So now like what I want is, I'm going to create a UI. I'm going to create a UI. So let me try to draw a box like this. So like think it is a web page. Here what I want is, I want some title. I want some title to be like appeared here. Then what I want is, I want like one upload button. I want one upload button. Upload, like that I want a field. So in this field, it has to accept only PDF. In this field, it has to accept only PDF. If you pass this means, then it that PDF has to go to your model. How come this PDF has to go to your model? Then here I have to get the output. Here I have to get the output. We are not going to focus on this UI. This UI will be a simple UI. How come? This UI will be a simple UI. Our focus is on integrating the model. Now you might be having a doubt. Okay, like as you said, like we are uploading one PDF. We are uploading one PDF. This PDF how it will be going to our model. So now in Google Colab, like we have copied and pasted and we have passed it to the model. So I'm getting output. But if I give a PDF means how this it will go to model. What is the procedure? Like that we will be having a question, right? For that, let me clear it. So the first thing is we will be uploading the PDF. How come? We will be uploading the PDF. Now the second thing, like what it will happen is in real time, we will be having database. In real time, we will be having database. So whatever we were having, we will be trying to connect with the database only. But in our case, if we want to use database means we have to pay for that. Those things and all will be there. So instead of that, I'm going to make that simple. So what I'm doing is my local system will be there, right? Which means like local drive, like C drive, D drive, like that. I will be having some drives, right? In that drive, I am going to create a folder called upload. I'm going to create a folder called uploads and I'm going to make this folder as a database. I'm going to make this folder as a database, which means here, whatever you are uploading, that particular file, automatically it will be saved into this particular upload folder. That particular file, automatically it will be saved into this upload folder. Then what will happen? Step 3. So then what will happen is that particular PDF file is there, right? We will be reading this PDF file with the help of PDF reader. We will be reading this PDF file. We will be reading this PDF file with the help of PDF reader. How we will be reading? We will be reading line by line. We will be reading line by line. We will be reading. So here one issue will be there. We know, right? Each and every model will be having a token limit. We are using free model. So we are using free model, but here token limit will be there. So I have selected one PDF myself, I have downloaded one PDF. That PDF will be completely based on wildlife. That PDF will be completely based on wildlife. Now what I want is, I want to, in that you will be having nearly 106 page something you will be having. Now I will be just like that passing this particular PDF here. Directly I will be passing here and I will be checking. I will be getting an error. I will be getting an error. That error is nothing but token error, like that I will be getting. Token error, which means my model is not accepting that much input, like that I will be getting an error. So for this, what I will be doing is, I will be limiting the page. I will be using some conditions. How come I will be using some conditions? And I will be just looping through 5 pages only. I will be looping through 5 pages. And in this 5 pages, whatever content is there, that particular content, I will be trying to save into a variable. Then that particular variable, I will be passing as a prompt to my LLM, which is nothing but palm. Then after that, I will be getting the response as an output. Then after that, I will be getting response as an output. This is the thing we are going to do. I hope everyone clear with this, right? Now, this is the thing we are going to do. It's clear, right? Can I get a confirmation from everyone? Till here, is this clear? Okay. Okay, again explain. Yeah, sure, sure. Repeat once. Yeah, sure. Sure, I will repeat. Sure. So see, I have, as I said, I have already written the code. I have already written the code. Why? Because when I try to go for live coding, it is it will take a little bit of more time. So my case, before the session itself, I have already coded and whatever error I was getting, I have solved that error and I have made that code ready. Now I will be explaining line by line. I will be explaining that code line by line. Before that, you all have to get an overview, right? Okay, what we are going to do, like that you will be having a question, right? For that, I am explaining this. See, the first thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a simple UI. How come? I'm going to create a simple UI. In that UI, one title will be there, summarization like that, one title will be there. Then what I want is I will be having a like upload button, upload field I will be having. If I click that upload field means it will be accepting only PDF. If I click on like upload means it will be accepting only PDF. Now that PDF has to be stored somewhere, right? In real time, we will be going with like database. Now in our case, we are not going to go with database. Instead of that, we are going to convert our local folder. Normal in your my computer, you will be having the folder, right? That local folder, we are going to act as a like a DB database. So whatever PDF you are uploading here in your my computer, see, in your my computer or like my files like that we used to say, right? In that one particular folder I will be creating uploads like that I will be creating a folder. In this automatically, like whatever PDF you are creating, that PDF, sorry, you are passing, that PDF will be saved in your local system. That PDF will be saved in your local system. This is the first step. Now what's happening? We know that we are making that particular upload folder as a local DB like that we understood. Now my model has to read the PDF, right? So just like that, if I pass PDF to model means my model can't understand. So I have to read that PDF line by line, like what is the content, like that I have to make my model to read that. So what I'm doing is I'm using a library, PDF2 reader, like that we will be having a PDF reader 2, like that we will be having a library. I'm going to use that particular library to read the PDF. So what that particular library will be doing, it will be trying to open this PDF and line by line it will be like reading. Line by line it will be reading. So whatever PDF I have chosen, in that you will be having nearly 106 to 108 pages. In that you will be having nearly 106 to 108 pages. But my Bison model, how come my text hyphen Bison not one we are using, right? This model is not having capacity to take more than like 50,000 tokens. This model is not having capacity. This much capacity it is not having. But my PDF is having like more than my PDF having more than these many words. Now what I will do is I will try to pass this PDF to this particular model. I will be getting an error. I will be getting an error. That error is nothing but like token error like that I will be getting. Token error like that I will be getting. So to overcome this, what I'm going to do, I'm not going to read all these pages. Instead of that, I'm going to read only 5 pages. Instead of that, I'm going to read only 5 pages. You might be having a question, sir. Instead of 5, I want to read all this 106. Every whatever I'm giving it as to read means, then for this only we will be having the paid models. Then for this only we will be having the paid models. With the help of paid models, you can perform. How come? With the help of paid model, you can like the token limit won't be there. You can use that like whatever the length content you are having, you can pass to the paid model and you can generate the output. In my case, like we are learning purpose, we are doing right. How to build the model like that we are understanding, right? This in real time also same thing only you will be doing, but the thing is data will be more. That's it. The same process, same code. Data will be more. Model name will be different. That's it. Now here, for fetching this from the PDF, for taking this 5 pages, first 5 pages, I'm going to write some condition. I'm going to write some condition. And what I will be doing in first 5 pages, whatever content I am having, that particular content I will be saving in the form of list. That particular content I will be saving in the form of list. Now, I will be passing that list as a prompt. I will be passing that list as an prompt to this LLM. Then I will be getting the response. That response where you will be seeing, that response you will be seeing in your UI. That response you will be seeing in your UI. This is the thing we are going to do. Is it clear now? Most of them asked me to like explain one more time. I have explained. Now is it clear? LLM means like large language model. which is nothing but our palm. Whatever palm model we have used, right? This text bison like that we have used, right? This is nothing but LLM. Yeah. Explain again. Okay, when we are writing code on the time, let me try to explain. When we are writing code on the time, let me try to explain. Now, before that, let's like quickly understand. Till now, like whatever we have done, let's quickly understand, which means palm model. So we know like how to use Olama. The first thing is like Gemini, right? Gemini. We know like how to use Gemini. Then we know like how to use what is that Llama. We know how to use Llama. Now we are learning about like Palm. How come? Now we are learning about Palm. So for this, till now, like whatever we have done, like let's try to understand. The first step, what we have done. So in step one, what we have done, we have gone through the AI Studio and we have copied the API key. We have copied the API key. And step two, in step two, what we have done, we opened Google Colab. Google Colab we have opened. In that, we have clicked on connect. Why? Because it has to connect to the kernel, right? So we have clicked on connect. Now let me go to like step three. In step three, what I have done is myself, I know what is Palm like that I know. But this Colab notebook has to understand, right? For that, I am importing. So what I am importing? Import Google.generative AI, generative AI as Palm like that I am giving. As Palm like that I am giving. So I am importing it. After importing what I have done, which means like step four. Step four, I have to configure my model. I have to configure. So config, let me write. So here, how I have to configure? With the help of API key. With the help of API key. For that, like what code I have given? For that, I have given like, what's the code? Like palm dot configure. Then in the bracket, I have given like API key equal to, in a double quotes, I have given the API key. I have configured. After configured, what I have done? Right, step 5. After configure, tell me what I have done. Can anyone give the answer? After configure, what I have done? Yes, text, but before text, model selection. Correct. Before text, like we have went to the model selection. Model selection. How we have selected? With the help of list comprehension. With the help of list comprehension, we have selected the Bison not one model. We have selected this Bison not one model. Next to this, I have step 6. In step 6, like what I have done is, whatever the content I want to summarize, whatever the content I want to summarize, I have created a variable name like text like that. And here I passed that content. How come? Here I passed that particular content. This is step 6. Then step 7, here we have combined, right, which means prompt. So I have given the prompt. In prompt, what I have given? My actual instruction plus this text. This text I have given. My actual instruction plus text I have given. Now, step 8. In step 8, like what we were doing? In step 8, we are passing this to our model. We are passing this to our model. So we are text generation like that, let me keep. So we are generating the text. We are generating the text as a parameter. I am giving like a model name. Then I have to give like next thing what? One is model name. Then like prompt I have to give. After that temperature I have to give. Then like output token. How like output like has to be in like in which length, what length like that I have to give. So output token. These four I am passing as a parameter. How come? This four I am passing as a parameter. And on step 9, what I am doing is I am taking out the response. I am taking out the response. That's it. These 9 steps we are using and we are creating a LLM. So in my case, like summarization I have used. In the same way, if you want to perform anything from Palm means the same thing. Just you have to change the model name. Where is model? Here model selection is there, right? You have to change the model name and you have to change the prompt. That's it. With the steps, you can build like nearly like uh, 10 to 15 LLM models you all can build. How come? 10 to 15 LLM models you can build in Google Colab. Now, let me tell the prerequisites. Yeah, thank you, Professor. Yeah, fine. Okay, now let me tell what are the things I'm going to use for building this particular model. Sir, can you use GPT model API key? See, GPT model API key I have said. So now like GPT is like completely limited. If I want to go to OpenAI means most of the model is like paid model. Most of the model is paid model. That too with limitation. That too with limitation. So I'm not going to spend any money on it. I'm not going to spend any money on it. So instead of that, what we are doing is we are going with like open source. We are going with open source. Once upon a time, this GPT model is free. Once upon a time, this GPT model is free. Now this particular model became popular. This particular model became popular and they converted into a paid model. Now, Pawan Kumar, you got an idea, right? Why we are not going with like OpenAI like that? You got an idea, right? If you want to use GPT model means nothing. How in Google I am using the API in the same way, OpenAI API like that you have to go. From that you have to create a API key and you have to use the GPT model. That is completely paid one. That is the reason now we are going with the open source model. Okay, now let me tell like what and all I am going to use. Now for executing purpose, I am going to use PyCharm. First, let me tell, then I will tell you like what and all you have to do like that I will be telling. The first thing is like I am going to use PyCharm. And the second thing is like I request you all to like install Anaconda. I request you all to install Anaconda. Then from here, like I'm going to create an environment. From here, I have already created. I will be like writing like how to create environment like that I will be explaining. So think like we will be creating environment. After creating environment, then we will be like installing dependencies to that particular environment. Install dependencies to that environment, which is nothing but we used to say like requirement files like that we used to requirement file like that we used to say, right? That thing like we are going to import everything. Then after that, what I'm going to do is completely I'm going to use that environment and code in PyCharm in the extension of .py. In the extension of .py. Now you all will be having that. Okay, this thing I understood. Here, how to create environment. PyCharm. First, let me tell like PyCharm. How to like what to say like install PyCharm like that. Let me tell. Let me go to the notebook. Here, PyCharm download like that I'm giving. How come? PyCharm download like that I'm giving. So here you will be getting like download PyCharm like that you are able to find, right? Just you have to click on that particular link. After clicking on that particular link, most of them what mistake they are doing is, okay, here like download option is there. Let me click on this download, like that you all were doing. Instead of that, what you have to do is just to scroll down. If you scroll down means you could find PyCharm Community Edition like that you could find. How come? PyCharm Community Edition like that you could find. In that you will be finding this download button. You have to click this and download. You have to click this and download. This PyCharm is clear to everyone? Can I get a confirmation in this chat? Okay, okay, fine. Now let's try to understand the second thing. So second thing, what I have kept, Anaconda like that I have kept, right? So for this, what you have to do is you have to install the second dependency, which means after PyCharm, like here I'm giving like Anaconda Navigator download like that I'm giving. How come Anaconda Navigator download like that I'm giving? Here I will be getting the first link, download Anaconda distribution like that I will be getting. Download Anaconda distribution like that I will be getting. Now like free download option is there, right? Let me click on that. Okay, if I click on free download means then here you have to give your like email ID and all. For data purpose, they will be asking for collecting the data. Previously, like nothing won't be there. Directly, if you click on download means you will be getting. But now, like for now, you have to give your like email ID. And if you click on submit means, then you will be like your particular Anaconda will be downloaded. It will be looking like this. The application will be exe like it will download. So you have to install that exe. Just to click on that exe and you have to install. Once if you install means you will be getting navigation like this. That's it. Then you have to close this. You have to close this and you have to close PyCharm as well as. Now, the next thing what we are going to create is we are going to create an environment with the help of Anaconda. With the help of Anaconda. So for that, let me write here. When you are creating, you all can wait 1 minute. When you are creating on the time, you all can like refer this. The first thing is you have to click on the Windows symbol. So in our laptop, we will be having this like Windows symbol, right? Like this Windows symbol will be there, right? You click on to that. Then after that, search with Anaconda prompt. Search with Anaconda prompt. A black color icon you could find. A black color like file kind of icon you could find. Click that. What you have to do, you have to click. Once if you click means then like you will be like one particular command prompt kind of thing will be there. Command prompt kind of thing will be there. Now here what you have to do is you have to write a like command for creating the environment. So let me write the command. The same command everyone has to give. So Conda, everything is small letter. Conda create -n. See, Conda space create space -n. Then here you have to give your new env name. Here you have to give the new environment name. You don't need to make this box, this thing and all. Just like that, for example, slash like Palm means Palm. Gemini means Gemini. Or like my name means like my name. Whatever or new environment, new environment. Like that, something I have to write here. Something I have to write here. Then followed by this, I have to mention the Python version. Then one space. After that, type Python equal to 3.10. Then make Python equal to 3.10. After this, press enter. Then just press enter. If you press enter means that particular code will be like running, that particular command will be running. Then it will be asking you y, comma, n like that it will be asking. Now here what you have to do is from your keyboard, you have to type y and you have to press enter. And you have to press enter. Once if you press enter means then like continuous execution will be happening and the environment will be created. After creating the environment, the third step what you have to do is you have to make that environment active. So how to make conda active, conda activate, then that particular new environment name, that particular new environment name. So for example, if I'm creating environment name like palm means, then here I have to give conda activate palm, like that I have to give. If I give that means in next line, whatever output I will be getting right on that time, the environment will be activated. After activating the environment, then we have to install the required libraries. Let me tell like what and all we are going to install. The first thing I have to type like pip, then install Google hyphen generative AI. Like that I have to give. Then after this, press enter. After this, what you have to, this is the enter symbol. After this, press enter. Now, it will download. It will use your like internet and it will download some lines of code will be executing. Then again, you will be getting like input field you will be getting. There, what you have to do is you have to install the next thing. That is nothing but pip install. Again, pip install Streamlit. Streamlit. Like that you have to give. After that, again you have to press the enter. Again you have to press the enter button. Now this particular like instrument also like something will be there. Some MBs like it will be like downloading. Then it will be downloaded. Now again like we have to use like one particular library. That library is nothing but like PYPDF2 PIP install PYPDF2 like that you have to give. How come? PYPDF2 like that you have to give. So here a combination of small letter and capital letter you have to use. I will tell you. First letter has to be capital. P has to be capital. Then small y. Then capital P, D, F. Then 2. After that, if you press enter means this particular library will be getting installed. How come? This particular library will be getting installed. Now all the requirement got installed. All the requirement got installed. That's it. Now we are able to write the code. Now we are able to write the code. The next step what you have to do is you have to open your PyCharm. You have to open your PyCharm and you have to like there you will be finding create new project like that. You will be finding a button new project like that. From that you have to go to any location, whatever location you want. You have to go to that location and there you have to create a project. Create a project. Create a project is nothing but you have to give some name. If you give one like if you click on OK means then a PyCharm will be opening. Then PyCharm will be opening. Now I will be showing you like how PyCharm look like. How come? How PyCharm look like and like how we will be writing the code. Those things I will be showing you. So till here it's clear to everyone, right? Can I get a confirmation? See, no worries. You will be getting this particular recorded video also. If you stuck at any particular point means you can watch that recording. You can like forward or like you can go backward and you can see like in which particular point you have stuck like that you can check and you have to do. So whatever steps and whatever like installation I have given, if you execute this means you won't get any error. Already my case like tested, then only I have given. So I will share my personal thing. When I'm trying to like first I have tested this model with Python version 3.7. First I tried with 3.7. My case like whenever I'm building model, mostly I will be going with like lower Python version. Why? Because it will be like performing fine. It will be the weight will be like very less. So that lower version of Python will be performing fine and it will accept like old libraries and all. That is the reason I will be like building my model with like 3.7. The same thing I have done for this Gen AI project also. But at last I got an like output that, yeah guys, just to give sorry participant, just to give me a minute. I'm getting a call, just to give me a minute. Yeah, sorry, dear participant. Sorry, very sorry. Okay, fine. Just a minute. So we are talking on like which part? Can you just give a reminder? Okay, like I was talking about this experience, right? So like when I'm building, like I try to like build with like Python 3.7. Then I was facing an issue. Then I tried to decode and I found that like the particular same code only in Google Colab it is running, but in local system it was not running. Then I understood that that particular code is like issues based on Python version like that I have understood. Then I have changed to this Python 3.10. Then that particular code was like working. So here, like whatever the things I have given, how come whatever the things dependencies I have given, the same thing you have to follow. If you follow means you won't be facing any issues. If you follow means you won't be facing any issues. Okay, now without any delay, let me share my PyCharm interface. So see here, I have created a py file. How come I have created a py file? Like streamlit underscore demo dot py, like that I have created a Python file. So how you can create a Python file? Just whatever folder like you are selecting in that, just make a right click. After that, you will be finding a new. From new, you can click on the Python file and you can give the name. So in my case, like I have given the name like streamlit underscore demo dot py, like that I have given. Like that I have given. I hope like everyone are able to see my PyCharm interface, right? Can I get a confirmation, quick confirmation in this chat? Yeah, okay, fine. Okay. So we have to remember one thing. Whenever we are writing code in Python, so see, like we were having like a multiple programming language. In that, why always we have to go with Python? Why? Because Python will be accepting or like Python like have flexibility to use the third party libraries. If you are creating any library means I can use that library with that particular name. I can use that library. So that is the reason like Python like standing out of like every other libraries. So here that benefit only we have to use. First of all, whatever library you are going to use, you have to write that. First, you have to import. With the help of Anaconda prompt, we have installed everything. How come? We have installed everything. Now we have to import it. So here I'm importing. Import streamlit at st like that I'm giving. Then import shuttle like that I'm giving. Then shuttle you no need to like install separately. Automatically with streamlit it will be like importing. Then like installing. Then after that from py pdf to import pdf reader like that I'm using. PDF reader module I'm going to use. Then what I'm doing the same thing in Google Colab, like whatever we have run, import Google.generative AI as spam. Like that I'm giving. Like that I'm giving. Now, like when you're creating note, some people will be getting one issue. Like interpreter issue, like that, some people will be getting. How come? Some people will be getting interpreter issue. So for that, like what I request is, like left side, you will be having the main menu. Just to click on the main menu. After clicking onto that main menu, you will be finding a minute. Yeah, you will be finding settings like that. You will be finding. You have to click on that particular setting. How come? You have to click on that particular setting. Is everyone are able to see my setting? Able to see or not? So you are able to see like Python interpreter, right? Python interpreter you are able to see, right? Python interpreter, Python structure, build, extract, deploy like that and all. Yes or no, participants? Just to give like yes or no. If you are not able to see me, then I could share my entire screen. Okay, fine. Okay, everyone are able to see, right? Now from here, in my case, like I have created a, how to say, mm, virtual environment name like Gemini, like that I have created. In your case, like whatever name you want, you can create. How you have to select this? You have to click on this add interpreter. You have to click this button. From this button, you have to click on add local interpreter. How come you have to click on add local interpreter? From here, you have to go to existing. Then from existing, you have to click on these three dots so that like you will be going to your particular folder. From that, you will be finding Anaconda 3 like that. You could see your environment, whatever name you have created, that environment will be there. You have to click that. That's it. If you click on OK means everything will be done. Everything will be done. Now, let's see. The first thing like what I'm doing is I'm configuring my file. Sorry, I'm configuring like my Palm model with my API. I want to connect, right? My model is somewhere. My model is somewhere. I want to bring that model to this particular page. With the help of API, I am bringing. With the help of API, I am bringing that particular model. Repeat once. Which one you are asking me to like repeat? API or like environment? As I said, you all will be creating environment. Go to file, interpreter. Okay, go to file. From file, click on setting. From setting, like click on interpreter. In interpreter, you will be finding add interpreter. Click on that. Then click on local interpreter. It will be opening in your local system. In local system, you can like select the environment. Whatever environment you have created, those environment will be in a folder called Anaconda 3. Like that, you will be finding a folder name. In C drive, you will be finding Anaconda 3. Like that, you will be finding a folder name. From that folder, you have to select that particular python.exe file. That's it. Whatever name you have given, that name will be there. In my case, I have given Gemini, right? So I will be finding that Gemini. Now is it clear? Yeah, okay. Then after giving that, like bottom, you will be having like apply. You have to click that apply and okay. That's it. Interpreter will be set. Bottom, you will be finding Python 3.10 like Gemini, like that you will be finding. This interpreter is set. That's it. Now let's come to the code. So first part is we have to import the required libraries. Done. Now the second part. Second part, what I am doing, I have to connect my API, sorry, like my Palm model. So how I have to connect with the help of API key. With the help of API key. In Google Colab, like whatever you have done, the same code you have to give. Palm.configure, API key equal to, then you have to give your API key. You have to give your API key. That's it. This particular part is done. Step 1, step 2 is done. Now like step 3. Step 3 what? We have to select our model, right? How come? We have to select our model. So here I am looping through the particular model, which means like I will be having like multiple model. From that multiple model, I am taking the first model name. I am taking the first model name. That's it. Step 3 also completed. How come? Step 3 also completed. Now let's go to the step 4. In step 4, what I am going to do is, as I said, I want a PDF file like that I said, right? Which means when I'm passing that PDF file, there will be two concepts, WB, RB like that. RB means nothing but like reading. WB means nothing but like writing. I hope like everyone knows about reading and writing, right? In file handling term, W writing means nothing but if you want to add some content to that particular text means you have to go for like W. R means if you should not do any changes. Just if you want to read means then you have to go with like R. Hmm. So here what I'm doing is whatever file I want to upload, that file has to be copied. That file has to be like copied like that I'm mentioning. Now here on next line of code, here what I'm doing is whatever file I have copied, which means like let me show here. Here you will be finding like uploads folder, right? This uploads folder is nothing but wait. This upload folder is nothing but my what? Local DB like that I said, right? So whatever file you are passing, that file will be saved into this upload folder. That file will be saved into upload folder. As a copy, it will be saved. This is the file I am going to use. I have already tested. That is the reason it has saved. Now, in next line of code, like what I'm going to do, or what I'm going to do is, I'm going to read that particular PDF. How come? I'm going to read that particular PDF. So see here, with open, then I'm going to this particular folder. In that particular folder, I'm going with that particular name, whatever like name we will be having with that name. I'm going to read it. I'm going to read. So how I'm going to read? I'm going to read page by page with the help of PDF reader. With the help of PDF reader, I am passing this PDF reader file as a parameter. Then what I'm doing is I'm creating a empty list. And dear participants, one more, just to give me a minute. Yeah, sorry, participants. Okay, here what I'm doing is I'm creating a empty text, empty list I'm creating. Then what I'm going to do is I am going to route to page by page. How come? I'm going to route page by page, and whatever content I'm having, those content with the help of like extract text, I'm going to extract and I'm going to append to this text. I'm going to append to this text underscore. This is what I'm going to do, which means like in PDF, I'm having like 106 page. In that, here I'm making a condition. If that particular page is less than equal to 5. Okay, why for now, like let me as I said, like first let me try to upload everything like that I have said, right? So here what I'm doing is page equal to page number. Let me do some alteration in the code and let me show you what error we are getting like that. Let me show you. Then I will be showing that particular this thing. When we are getting error, how to make chunk like that I will be telling. So in a technical term, this thing is called like chunk. If you are not able to pass entire data means, then we are passing a set of data that is called like chunk. I hope like everyone knows about like population sample, these kind of things, right? The same thing. So here what we are doing is with the help of like PDF reader, I'm going to read the page number. So based on that page, like whatever text I'm having, I'm extracting the text and I'm going to append the text into this particular empty list. Then here I'm going to give the input, doc input like that, which means like input prompt. In this prompt, what I'm giving is give the summary of this upcoming content in about 500 words like that I'm giving. In about 500 words like that, then I am passing that particular list as a string. How come I'm passing that particular list as a string? So now like here list concatenation will be happening. Two list will be like added. Two list will be added. After that, here whatever code you are able to find, this is nothing but whatever we have written in Google Colab. Whatever we have written in Google Colab. Text underscore generator equal to generate text. Here first I have to give my model name. Then I have to give the prompt. So prompt is nothing but like a doc input, right? Then I have to give the temperature. Then here I'm giving like maximum output token, like 1000 like that I'm giving. But in prompt, I'm mentioning that try to give within like 500 words like that. So it might be like less than 500 or 500, but it won't cross more than 500. Then I have created a function now. So here what I'm doing, I'm returning that particular output. This text generation dot result, this particular thing I'm returning as an output. Now in Streamlit, I want to create a title now. In my interface, like I want to create a title, right? So what I'm doing is st.title PDF document summarizer. Like that, I'm creating a title. How come? PDF document summarizer. Like that, I'm creating a title. Followed by this, what I'm doing is st.file upload. When I'm uploading file, it has to like upload, right? So in Streamlit, which means in UI, it has to be right. So st.file uploader. Here, what I'm doing is I'm going to give a text. The text is nothing but choose a PDF file. Like that, I'm going to give a text. Without text, if I give upload means we don't know, right, whether I have to give like JPG or like I want to give like MP3, like that we don't know, right? So here I'm mentioning choose a PDF file, like that I'm mentioning, and on type I'm mentioning PDF, which means whenever you are submitting the PDF file, then only it will be passed. If you are not submitting the PDF file means then it won't be. Now what happening if in if condition, if that uploaded file is not none, which means whatever file you are passing in that, if any content is there means, then just to pre-process this, like that I'm telling. Just to pre-process this and on the output, just to show the summary, like that I'm telling. Just to show the summary, like that I'm telling. Now let me run this code. When I'm running, you all will be getting an idea. Uh, share the screen. Just a minute. Just a minute, I want. Let me share my entire screen. A minute participants, just a minute participants. Yeah, okay. So now let me come here. Here in like Python, left side you will be finding the terminal. Just to click on that particular terminal. Just to press one enter and wait for some time. Yeah. You will be getting like this. You will be getting like whatever the path you are having, you will be getting that path like this. Now here what you have to do is you have to write a comment. So I'm giving Streamlit run. I have to pass this particular notebook name. What is my notebook name? Streamlit underscore demo dot py. I am just giving and I'm pressing on enter. When I'm pressing on enter, automatically, when I'm pressing on enter, automatically you are able to see this particular screen, right? Is this particular screen is like visible to everyone? This is what we have created in that particular Python file. In a title, we have given like PDF document summarizer, like that I have given. And I have given a text called like choose a PDF file, like that I have given a text. Choose a PDF file, like that I have given a text. And here I'm having like browse file, like that I'm having. Now what I'm doing is I'm just going to click on this. And I'm going to click that particular file. Book wildlife, like that I'm having a PDF. And I'm going to click on open. When I click on open, here right side you will be finding one particular thing is like executing, right? It is running. One particular thing is like running. Let it run. That running is nothing but our PDF file is going to our upload folder. Then from that upload folder, what it is happening? From the upload folder, it is going to like our model. Then I am getting this particular issues. Error. Invalid argument, like that I'm getting. Invalid argument, like that. Here what issue I'm getting is 400 requests I'm getting. 400 requests like that I'm getting, which means it exceeds the limit. 50k bytes it crossed and it exceeds the limit like that I'm getting. Now, from this, like what I have to do is, we know where the issue is. I have already said you all, I know like where the issue is. That issue is, let me minimize this. The issue where we are getting is, we are getting at this particular part, which means directly it is trying to read 106 page content, but whatever model I'm using, in that model, we were not having that much capacity. So for overcome that, what I'm doing is, here I'm giving a condition. What condition I'm giving? If page is lesser than equal to 5. Okay. If the particular page is lesser than equal to 5, then you pass the data into the model. If not, don't pass like that I'm telling. If not, don't pass like that I'm telling. Now let me save this. After saving, let me come to this particular our Streamlit app. Let me reload this. When I'm reloading, again it is running. Again, I'm able to see the file like this. Let me click on to this like browse file. Let me click this book wildlife like that. Let me click. Let me open. My model is running. Let me see my output. See, don't worry. This particular notebook I will be sharing with you all. This particular notebook I will be sharing with you all. You all will be like getting from your what is it, like your platform you will be getting. So see here, summary, whatever 5 page content I were having, this is the summarized content. This is the summarized content. If you want to go for a different folder, like different file means, I'm having Microsoft annual report. I'm having Microsoft annual report. I am passing that Microsoft annual report. So here it is running. Now I will be getting a summary of that particular annual report also. Let it run. So you have to trigger based on the files, like you have to trigger. So see here, this is the summary of that particular Microsoft annual report. Microsoft revenue we are getting. In this, we will be having around 12 pages, I think so. 12 page you will be finding. In that, I'm able to get like important key insights. That's it, dear participants. We have built an application. How come we have built an application? Is this clear to everyone? You all can use the same code. Just to what you have to do, you have to change the prompt. You have to change the model. That's it. One minute. 1 minute, 1 minute. Yeah, that's it, dear participants. These note you all will be like getting. Now, one additional concept we will be seeing. One additional understanding of RAG. RAG is like an advanced thing. I will be giving an overview. In this 10 hours, like we could learn only these things. After understanding about the RAG, then we will wind up the session. Now, let me go to the particular OneDrive. Repeat once from error. Okay. See, we were getting an error. That error is nothing but in my document, I had like 106 page. My model is not able to convert that into token. My model is not able to convert that into token, so that I was getting error. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to create chunks. Chunks means like from the entire, instead of passing the entire data, from that I'm going to pass a set of data. So myself, I'm creating the threshold as 5, either I'm creating. I'm creating the threshold as 5. And here, not threshold, range as 5. Then here I'm telling to my machine, I'm giving a if condition. If my page number is less than equal to 5 means, then read that particular page and extract the text and save into this particular file, like that I'm telling. If it is more than 5 means, don't do like that I'm telling. So it will be iterate to here. I have gone like pass through like iteration, right? Page number. So till page 5, whatever content I'm having, it will be appended here. After page 5, whatever content I'm having, those content won't be appended here. Now this particular text value I'm passing as a prompt. then I'm getting an output. Is this clear now? Nageshwara Rao, now is it clear? Is it clear? Can I get a confirmation? Yeah, okay, fine. Now, without any delay, let's understand about the like advanced concept RAG. That RAG concept and all, like quickly we can't learn. Quickly means like within 2 hours, like 4 hours, like that we can't learn. Why I will tell. For that, we have to understand like little bit about Gen AI model. So Gen AI model, we know we will be having two stages. We have learned stage one and then stage two. Can anyone like tell me like what is stage one? Do you participants remember stage one? Stage one, do you participant remember? Yes or no? No means no, like no issues, like I will be writing. Yeah, generative stage. It's not like kind of generative stage. Yeah, correct. Base model. The first thing is like base model, and the stage two is nothing but fine tuning. So base model is nothing but our like normal Gemini chat, our normal Gemini chat. Now under this fine tuning, we will be having two things. One is like tuning the model. How come? One is tuning the model. This will be like with the help of like mm, prompt engineering only. In the same way, the another method is called RAG. The another method is called RAG. This RAG is an like advanced model and very easy thing too. This RAG is a advanced and very easy. This tuning model only, now whatever we have done, that is nothing but this tuning model. That is nothing but this tuning model. Let me tell the issue of this tuning model. Let me tell the issue of this tuning model. So here I'm mentioning like tuning model. We have built a model, right? Now we have built an application. Tell me what issue we got. Can you participants tell me what issue we got? Can anyone tell me what issue we got? In front of you all only, like I got error and I did some changes, right? And I said why I got that error also. Can you participant tell me like what error I got? I will wait for like another like 1 minute. Within 1 minute, try to tell what issue I got like that. Yeah, participants like what error I got. Yeah, page error, which means whatever pages, yeah, huge data. Because of huge data, my content it is not able to convert into, see, because of huge data, token limit reached. Token limit, input token limit reached. This thing we have done with like free model. If we want to, if we want to utilize everything, means what I said, we have to go for the paid model. We have to go for the paid model. This is one issue. If you are going for paid model, which what it will be? It won't be like cost efficient, right? It won't be like cost efficient. We have to pay much. So this is one issue. This is one issue. And the second issue is we have to understand like little bit technically. Little bit technically means think I will be having a knowledge base. So I will draw that. Like if I draw that means you all will be like getting an understanding. I said like input prompt. Then after that f of x. Then after that like output prompt like that I have shown, right? Then I have said that this f of x is nothing but knowledge base like that I have said. F of x is nothing but knowledge base, which means a mathematical function here only like some knowledge we were having. Our input is giving output based on this knowledge only. In this knowledge base, the vectors how it will be is you could find a like this one matrix you will be finding. So here you will be finding some existing content. How come? Here you will be finding some numerical values like that you will be finding. Now, when you are tuning model, what happening? Some additional data you are going to give. Additional data you are going to give. That additional data will be added here. That additional data will be added here. Now, here the issue is whenever you are asking a prompt, input prompt, whenever you are giving, it will be understanding the whole content and it will be giving the output prompt. It will be understanding whole content and it will be giving output prompt. So, because of that, what could be the issue? Because of that, what issue we could get? We could get computational issue, right? So, if time is more means automatically the price cost also will be more, right? So to overcome this only, we got an concept called RAG. We got an concept called RAG. RAG is nothing but like retriever augmented generative model like that we used to say. Retriever augmented generative model like that we used to say. Now let's understand what this RAG will be doing. In this RAG, two things will be added. Two things will be added. One is nothing but query index. Query index, that is one thing. And the second thing is nothing but retrievers. These are the two additional things. These are the two additional things will be added. Now, let me tell. Okay, one second. Amazing presentations are made in this FDP day 5 by host. Excellent PMPT image. Yeah, very thank you. Very thank you. Manawalan, I think so. Very thank you, sir. So you are from Trichy. Okay, fine. Okay, so they will be giving the feedback form also after some time. So you can fill that feedback. Yeah, everything they will be sharing. Everything they will be sharing. Don't worry. Don't worry. Everything they will be sharing. Just you have to wait for some time. Just to listen for like within 10 minutes, like we could close this particular rack. I will give an overview of rack. Okay, see, RAG means like two things will be that query index and retrieval like that. These two things only differing from tuning model. These two things only differing from tuning. Now let me tell what are these two things. See, what this query index will do is here I will be having like complete external like knowledge base, right? So I will be having knowledge base when I'm giving some new data means plus external knowledge. External knowledge base like that I will be having. These two things I will be having in tuning model. This RAG, this query index, what it will do is, it will try to split these two. How it will try to split? In books we will be having index page, right? In books we will be having index page. With the help of index page, if you want to go to chapter 2 means there it will be telling, go to page number 21. Chapter 3 means go to page number 41. Like that the page number will be like denoted. Based on that directly you can go to that particular page, right? In the same way, RAG, what it will do is, whatever knowledge I'm having, this knowledge, it will try to keep in the form of some like chapter into the vector database. Technically, we used to call it as a vector database. In that vector database, there you could find like chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, like that some indexes you will be able to find. Now, here the benefit is when you ask any prompt, this thing what it will do is with the help of retrievers, it will be understanding which particular chapter it is calling, like that it will understand. Then it will be going into that particular chapter. How come? It will be going into that particular chapter, and from the chapter, like it will be getting the content and it will be like giving the output. So here the issue is we have to use the benefit is cost cutting. Benefit is cost cutting, computation won't be that much. But here we will be using more code. Here we will be using more codes we will be using. Why we will be using more code? Why? Because we have to use multiple third party frameworks. multiple third party frameworks we will be using. Here only we will be going with like LangChain. LangChain, I said right, it is a framework like that. We will be going with the LangChain, these things and all we will be doing. That's it. This is the basic overview of RAG. This is the basic overview of RAG. I hope like for everyone it's clear. I think so. I believe for everyone it's clear. I think so. And like till now, like whatever questions you are having, you can ask. I'm open for like Q&A. I'm open for Q&A. Whatever questions you are having, you can ask. I want to integrate a chatbot with simple GUI, as you have done in text summarization. Which technology? With the help of Streamlit itself, you can do. With the help of Streamlit itself, you can build the chatbot. What about others? Like any questions? Any questions do you have? Dear participants, any question do you have? If you are having any questions means, can you write that on screen? Yeah, give me a minute. So I will be telling you like how to use the AI tools like that I will be telling. With the help of generative AI itself, you can create your own application too. Just a minute, just a minute. Let me create a slide for like Q&A so that like page. Q&A. Okay, now whatever questions you are having, you can ask on this chat. Okay, I got some which overcome Gen AI. As of now, like generative AI only were on top, but who knows, like by might be tomorrow also, or within a year, or in upcoming years, a new technology could come. Can we use this code to generate chatbot? Yeah, yes, you can use the code in chatbot. So for that, if you want like exact like streamlit means with the help of ChatGPT itself, you can build. So here, what you have to do is you have to go with one shot prompt. You have to go with one shot prompt. So whatever code I am giving, you can copy that code. You can paste into like chatbot, chat GPT chat. Then in last prompt, you have to give, try to reframe this code for building chatbot. Like that, if you give means it will be giving the chatbot code. Streamlit chatbot code it will be giving. Yeah, amazing. Amazing coverage in such a short time. You touched upon like many things. This shows you grip over the subject. Many thanks. Yeah, thank you. Very thank you. Can we ask students of third year of students to do projects on topic which applicable for suitable for the same? Yeah, just like you can tell the students to like do. See, the thing is like for generative AI, like we should have like little bit understanding of Python. That's it. We no need like in-depth knowledge of like Python and all. Just a little bit understanding of Python is required. With that, like you can build the model. No worries onto it. And you can use the AI tool itself, whatever LLM you want to build, like existing LLM chat we were having, right? Gemini or Chat GPT, these things we are having, right? With that itself, you can ask the help and you can build it. It's very easy. So I hope like in these 5 days, like I believe like everyone have learned some good concepts. And I believe that I have not wasted your like 2 hours of these 5 days. So just to think about the progress, like first day, like when you're attending, like what knowledge you are having, and now like what understanding you are having, like that. Uh, just you can understand of it due to network issue. I couldn't fill the attendance form. Please have attendance. Then like star in general question, can we import AI code in microcontroller for application generate from cloud? Application or run code from cloud? Yeah, yes, you can. Like a great, wonderful session. This 5 days we were wonderful and productive. Hopefully, like forwarding the attendance, like spreading experience. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for your compliment. Great session. Thank you. We gained valuable knowledge from the session. Yeah, very thank you. Yeah, like Chandana.
Yes, Hari.
Yeah, so from my side, like I'm done with the session. They
Yeah,
were asking about the attendance, these things. So, like, can you carry on?
yeah, I'll share it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Thank you so much, Hari, for the wonderful sessions on these 5 days.
Yeah,
So,
thank you.
yeah. So, faculties, I'm sharing the attendance link again. Please mark your attendance. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the chat box. And regarding certificate, it will take 1 week. Okay. 7 working days it will take. After that, you will receive through your email. Can we send Hari email ID and contact details? Like Hari, you can share your LinkedIn ID and all. You can give that.
Yeah, okay, okay, sure. I will be sharing with them. No issues
Okay.
on it. Yeah.
So regarding certificate, I told it will take 7 working days. After that, you will receive your certificate through email. Attendance is mandatory for the certificates. Yes, 60% attendance is mandatory for the certificate. There is no assignments for this sessions. Okay. So I didn't see any more questions. Good to go. We'll wind up the session. Thank you, Hari, once again. Thank you, faculty members, for joining these 5 day sessions. And people make it this engage in these sessions. Yeah. Thank you.